Whither wilt thou lead me? Speak, I'll go no further.
Mark me.
I will.
My hour is almost come, when I too sulphurous and tormenting flames must render up myself.
Alas, poor ghost!
Pity me not, but lend thy serious hearing to what I shall unfold.
Speak, I am bound to hear.
So art thou to revenge when thou shalt hear.
What?
I am thy father's spirit, doomed for a certain term to walk the night, and for the day confined to fasts and fires, till the foul crimes done in my days of nature are burnt and purged away, but that I am forbid to tell the secrets of my prison house. I could a tale unfold whose lightest word would harrow up thy soul, freeze thy young blood, make thy two eyes like stars start from their spheres. They nodded and combined locks to part, and each particular hair to stand on end, like quills upon the fretful porpentine. But this eternal blazon must not be. To ears of flesh and blood, list, O list, if thou didst ever dear father love.
O God!
Revenge is foul and most unnatural murder.
Murder?
Murder most foul as in the best it is, but this most foul, strange, and unnatural.
Haste me to know it, that I, with wings, as swift as meditation or the thoughts of love may sweep to my revenge.
I find thee apt, and duller shouldst thou be than the fat weed that rots itself in ease on Leith wharf. Wouldst thou not stir in this? Now, Hamlet, hear. 'Tis given out that sleeping is mine orchard. A serpent stung me, so the whole ear of Denmark is by a forged process of my death. Frankly abused, but know, though noble youth, the serpent that did sting thy father's life now wears his crown.
Oh, my prophetic soul! My uncle?
Aye, that incestuous, that adulterate beast, with witchcraft of his wit, with traitorous gifts, O wicked wit and gifts that have the power so to seduce one to his shameful lust, the will of the most seeming virtuous queen. O Hamlet, what a falling off was there from me, whose love was of that dignity that it went hand in hand even with the vow I made it to her in marriage, and to decline upon a wretch whose natural gifts were poor to those of mine. But virtue, as it never will be moved, thou lewdness court it in a shape of heaven, so lust, though to a radiant angel linked, will state itself in a sensual bed and prey on garbage. But soft, methinks, the scent that morning air, brief let me be, sleeping within mine orchard, my custom always of the afternoon. Upon my secure hour, thy uncle stole with juice of cursed Hebena in a vial, and in the porches of mine ears did pour the leprous distilment, whose effect holds such an amity with blood of man, that swift as quicksilver it courses through the natural gates and alleys of the body, and with a sudden vigor it doth posset and curd like eager droppings into milk. The thin and wholesome blood, so did it mine, and a most instant tetter barked about, most laser-like with vile and loathsome crust all my smooth body. Thus was I sleeping by a brother's hand, of life, of crown, of queen at once dispatched, cut off even in the blossoms of my sin, unhouselled, disappointed, and nailed, no reckoning made, but sent to my account with all my imperfections on my head. O horrible, most horrible! If thou haste nature in there, bear it not. Let not the royal bed of Denmark be a couch for luxury and damned incest. But howsoever thou purest this act, take not the mind, nor let the soul contrive. Against thy mother aught, leave her to heaven, and to those thorns that in her bosom lodge, to prick and sting her. Fare thee well at once. The glowworm shows the mason to be near, and gins to pale his uneffectual fire. Adieu, adieu, Hamlet, remember me.
O all you host of heaven, O earth, what else? And I couple of hell. O fie, hold my heart, and you, my sinews, grow not instant old, but here bear me stiffly up. Remember thee, I, thou poor ghost, while memory holds a seat in this distracted globe, remember thee. Yeah, from the table of my memory I'll wipe away all the trivial fond records, all saws of books, all forms, all pressure past, that youth and observation copied thee there. And thy commandment all alone shall live within the book and volume of my brain, unmixed with baser matter. Yes, by heaven, O most pernicious woman, O villain, villain, smiling damned villain, my tables meet it is I set it down, that one may smile and be a villain. At least I'm sure it may be so in Denmark. So, uncle, there you are. Now to my word, it is adieu, adieu. Remember me, I have sworn it.
My lord, Lord Hamlet, heaven secure him, so be it. Hillo, ho, ho, my lord.
Hillo, ho, ho, boy. Come, bird, come.
How is it, my noble lord? What news, my lord?
Oh, wonderful.
Good, my lord, tell it.
No, you will reveal it.
Not I, my lord, by heaven. Not I, my lord.
How say you, then, would herd of man once think it, but you'll be secret?
I, by heaven, my lord.
There's never a villain dwelling in all Denmark, but he's on a range knave.
There needs no ghost, my lord, come from the grave to tell us this.
Why, right you are I that have right, and so without more circumstance at all, I hold fit that we shake hands and part, you as your business and desire shall point you. For every man hath business and desire, such as it is, and for mine own poor part, look you, it'll go pray.
These are but wild and whirling words, my lord.
I'm sorry they offend you. Heartily, yes, faith, heartily.
There's no offense, my lord.
Yes, by Saint Patrick, but there is Horatio and offense too. Touching this vision, here it is an honest ghost that lodge me tell you, for your desire to know what it is between us. Overmasterest do you may, and now. Good friends, as you one friends, scholars, and soldiers give me one poor request.
What is it, my lord? We will.
Never make known that what you have seen tonight.
My lord, we will not.
Nay, but swear it.
In faith, my lord, not I. Nor I, my lord, in faith.
Upon my sword.
We have sworn, my lord, already.
Indeed, upon my sword. Swear, indeed.
Swear!
Hic et ubic. Till we'll shift around. Come hither, gentlemen, and lay your hands again upon my sword, never to speak of this that you have heard. Swear by my sword.
Swear!
Well said, old mole. Canst it work I, the earth so fast? A worthy pioneer, once more remove, good friends.
Oh, day and night, but this is wondrous strange.
And therefore, as strange, give it welcome. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt in our philosophy. But come, here as before, never so help you mercy, how strange or odd soever I bear myself, as I perchance hereafter shall, I think meet to put an antique disposition on, that you at such time, seeing me, never shall, with arms encumbered, thus, or this head shake, or by pronouncing of some doubtful phrase, as well we know, or we could, and if we would, or such ambiguous giving out, to note that you know out of me, this not do, so grace and mercy at your most need help to you swear.
Swear!
Rest, perturbed spirit. With all my love I do commend to you, and what so poor as a man as Hamlet is, good may do to express his love and friending to you. God willing shall not lack. Let us go in together, and still your fingers on your lips, I pray. The time is out of joint, O cursed spite, that ever I was born to set it right. Nay, come, let's go together.